Alright guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to have a little bit more of an in-depth look at IK Multimedias Uno Synthesizer. I've got it hooked up to my Ableton session here, running some MIDI out of Ableton straight in to the Uno Synthesizer. Actually using the USB Uno, funnily enough, which is a completely different device. I think it's made by Korg. So yeah, let's look at all the different parameters and how you can alter the sound. I'm just running a MIDI loop here, so hopefully it doesn't get too boring for you, but let's check it out. Alright, so here we are looking at the IK Multimedia Uno Synthesizer. So I've got this very basic sequence set up here for you guys, and I'm just going to press play here so you can have a listen. Just a quick loop, and here we go. So you got your play button here. So that's going to run through a loop. I'll be able to show you the different sounds. We've got it set on preset 85 at the moment. So you got your 4 different layouts here. So your first one is oscillator, second one is filter, third one is envelope, and the fourth one is LFO. First we'll look at the oscillator. So you got wave 1 and wave 2, tune 1 and tune 2. So let's have a look here. If we can scroll through our waves here, we'll be able to hear it change. Sol, square, and pulse there at the end. I kind of like that square there. And then also we've got wave 2, so we can also alter that. Triangle, square, and you pulse. Now I really like that sound. Obviously I've opened up preset 85, but I'm altering it here. Then you can change the tune. And then we can change tune 2 as well. So you can see you can get some really nice, interesting blends. Now, as I said to you earlier, I do have it hooked up to my Ableton Live session. So let me just feed that MIDI through here now so we can hear that. So as you can hear, it's a lead sound. So we jump on the filter. So low pass, LP for low pass. High pass filter. And lastly, you got your band pass filter. So now I can change the cutoff and resonance. So go back to my feeding my MIDI from Ableton Live here. So you can hear this one here is actually operating the drive, and this one here is actually operating my resonance. So it's giving that real squelchy sound. And then lastly, I've got my envelope amount. I'll just show you that playback in the mix actually, because I'm just soloing that MIDI. So I'll just show you that. Let's have a listen. Alright, so you get the idea. You can blend it in, mix it really well. You could hear that when I had it actually not mixed well, it was poking out of the mix too much. and when it's blended back, you got the resonance and the drive to a perfect level. It actually sits in the mix really well. So I've soloed that MIDI track again just so we can continue to show you this sound. I might actually just change the preset for us so we've got a different sound. Let's have a look here. So next is your very basic envelope option, which is number 3 here. You got attack, decay, attack and release, which is available on almost every synthesizer on the planet as far as I know. Alright, cool, so let's have a look here. Attack obviously does what it says. Change the attack time. And then obviously you got your decay. I won't bore you too much with the 8SR on this synthesizer, but at least you know it's there, and it's very easily accessible with these 4 options here on the side. That's what I mainly wanted to show you in this video today, so let's have a look at that. Change the decay. I'm going to play with the decay, attack and release here. Can alter the sound completely. You can have a longer decay, longer release, shorter attack, and you can totally alter the sound. Alright, cool, so let's look at the LFO. Now you can change the actual wave shape of the LFO. I don't think I've even got any of the LFO going into it. Let's have a look here. Actually, the amount actually was on. It was just at a very high rate. Anyway, let's have a play here. So you got rate, pitch, and filter. So these alter the actual speed. I don't know if it's syncable to whatever you're MIDIing it up with. It may or may not be. I haven't delved into this synthesizer enough to know that information. It probably is. But for now, I'm just going to play with the rate in a freeform manner. So here we go. So as you can see, you really get a really full-on LFO if you play with the pitch and filter. Super nice indeed. I did go over this in my last video on the Uno synthesizer, that you can actually change the approach or the effect of the synthesizer. You've got dive, scoop, vibrato, and wah and tremolo here. These buttons here, if you can't see them in the film, dive, scoop, vibrato, wah, tremolo, and hold. So if we have a look there, and actually what it actually does to the sound is quite interesting. Try and get the sound back to normal. We'll change the preset here. So that's dive. Scoop. Sort of changes the way the sound is. Sort of changes the way the pitch is approached on the sound. Vibrato. Wah. That's really nice. Tremolo. Anyway guys, that's all we've got time for in today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is a very simple overview of the Uno synthesizer. I wanted to show you today exactly how accessible it is to change and alter the sound. You've also got your preset parameters here, which you can scroll through very easily. Volume, cutoff, and tempo remain stationary as a selection there, but these 4 parameters here and being able to go through your 4 options here and being able to change sound is a really nice, excellent little addition to this small, very compact synthesizer, which has been an absolute delight to have in my studio. Again, I want to thank the guys at Sound and Music for allowing me to review and look at this synthesizer. It's been a real lot of fun this last week. I've really enjoyed it, and definitely thinking about getting one as just a nice little analog synthesizer that's easy to have at home, easy to have on the studio, small footprint, and so forth. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me on Emlyn In the Mix. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and till next time, peace out.